Down in the gutter, he was starting to foam in the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's good and pure and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. Well, I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. 'Cause we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know, we'll both be so alone. Okay. What are we doing? We're not doing anything. We're not doing much of anything. How about we start the show? Should we start the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture? That's a crazy idea. That's such a crazy idea, it might just work. What if I did this? Yeah? Maybe pull up the alien face? Okay, hey, BOOZHOO! Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. And over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ikadon Wini Moshane. Say hello, sweetheart. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. And over here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Ikadon Boozhoo Niji. Say hello, brother. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Yep. I got a question for y'all. I want to know. I just got to know if you really love me. So come on. Do you love me? I mean, do ya? Do you love me? I just got to know. Do you love me? Okay, Papa Wagosh. Papa Wagosh is here, sweetie. Big gold star for Big Papa Wagosh. Boozhoo Niji, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the podcast about Ojibwe language and Ojibwe culture. Or a serious show that tackles the serious issues of the day and of the good old days. Of back in the days of the grandfathers. Because you know what, sweetie? What's that? Not a lot of people know this. A lot of people have forgotten our traditional way of calling this day Neo-Geesha Good, the fourth day. That's right. Neo-Geesha Good. It is the fourth day or Thursday. Yep. Got to start the show with what day of the week is it? It's Neo-Geesha Good. It's the fourth day. Thursday. It is the day that the Norwegians celebrate their god of thunder. No, not Gene Simmons. They celebrate Thor. He brings the thunder. Anamakika. And so they call it the Thursday. But we call it the fourth day. Neo-Geesha Good. Huh, sweetie? We sure do. And so what else is going on? Oh, Daniel's second again. Poor old Daniel. Can you give Daniel a silver star? Daniel gets a silver star. Yeah, sorry, dude. You got to get up earlier than that if you want to get here before the elders. Papa will go. He's been up before the sun. You know. Papa Ghost says, you broke my heart because I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around, and now I'm back to let you know. Can really shake them down. Yep. Papa Ghost. I'm coming in hot first thing in the morning. It's Thursday. This is the day of the Thursday. The fourth day. So what are we going to do today, sweetie? Oh, I don't know. Did you want to teach another Ojibwe word? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Gagige Menawana winning. Gagige Menawana winning. You know, a lot of people, they think, oh, yeah, them Indians, when they die, they think they go to the happy hunting grounds. Like, would you quit watching so many John Wayne movies? Nobody thinks we go to a happy hunting ground. That's a movie thing. It's like smoke 'em peace pipe and go to the happy hunting grounds. Yeah, no kidding. What are we, the Lost Boys? Yeah, exactly. And it's a stereotype. I mean, I don't know. I guess some people, maybe back in the day, they talked about the happy hunting grounds. It's that darn, what was that book called? The Black Elk Speaks. Yeah, everything you wanted to know about Dakota people, but were afraid to ask. Black Elk Speaks. Yeah. Well, Black Elk said it. That must be what all Indians believed, you know. But you know, they used to say, "Oh yeah, when you die, you go to the happy hunting grounds," and you gotta wonder, like, what is that? If it's like good hunting, is that what happens? I mean, like you live a pure life, you die, you go up to Saint Peter or whoever, and he's like, "Let's see, have you been good or bad? Look in the book." Oh yeah, here you are. Right to your left, sir. You'll find the happy hunting grounds. And you walk in there, they give you a gun. And they're like, go ahead. And it's nothing but deer. Everywhere you look is pew, pew, pew. You can just shoot just into your heart's content. Just kill and kill and kill as many deer as you like. And this is the happy hunting grounds. That's so happy for the deer. Yeah, I see. That's exactly my point. So are the happy hunting grounds like hell for deer? And what did the deer do to end up in the happy hunting grounds? And they get shot over and over again. They're constantly running in fear. That's some happy hunting ground. It's, you know, what did the deer do to end up in such a place? So, but then you talk to a serious Shanab. It's like, what happens when we die? And he goes, oh, you go to the Gagige, Menawana winning. You go to the land of everlasting happiness. You know, the Christians would call it heaven. You know, everlasting. It's for number one, it's forever. You know, and it's just happiness. There's no tears. The land of everlasting happiness. This is where your pets are after they die. They're waiting. Up in the land of everlasting happiness. Not going to talk about it today, but coming up in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have to do the show on Princess and on grief relief. And, you know, explore these ideas. What happens when you die? Do you dare have that conversation with us here? You know, if you can't talk about it first thing in the morning with your morning coffee, what is more appropriate to talk about it last thing of the day, right before you go to bed? Yeah. I say we talk about difficult things first thing. While your mind is clear, huh? Yeah. Well, you're all caffeined up. You're caffeined up. You know. Heaven. Say hello to heaven. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Anyway, so thought about talking about that. You know. And if that didn't spawn any discussion, yeah, there we go. Wawashigeshi, deer. What did the deer do to end up in the happy hunting grounds? You know, are there such things as evil deer? You know, for a lot of people, they kind of equate deer with their cousins, the bashike. Bishike is a cow, right? And cows are essentially, colonized deer. They're the big, fat, genetically enhanced. They're cousins to the buffalo, you know. And but the deer, they're like the wild. They're like the original, Shanabs who wouldn't go to boarding school. They're like, no, thank you. We're gonna stay out here in the woods. We're gonna live wild. We're the Wawashigeshi. We're the deer. And the cows were like, no, we're just gonna do what the farmer says. He'll feed us. It's gonna be okay if we just go live on the reservation here, the farm. What's wrong with this place? You get to graze all day long, and Johnny over there, he's got a sweet gig. He's got a bunch of wives. His job is to make the women pregnant. I mean, come on. But I'm just gonna graze here. I'm a cow. Bijike. And the cows, they think they're the smart ones. They're like, I don't know. No, the farmer's our friend. I don't know why you deer are so afraid. Yeah, enjoy your so-called freedom. Freedom to starve to death. Freedom to get hunted once a year. No, we're the Bijike. We're gonna go on the res here. And they get all fat and is led into slaughter. And people forget that cows know what's going on. I'm not advocating for becoming a vegetarian. But I saw a video recently, and they were showing how they kill cows. And it's just brutal. They get walked up into this place, and this guy, they slit his throat, sling him up by the foot. It's a living thing that gets killed. And one by one, they just get marched in like Auschwitz to go get slaughtered. And once in a while, a cow will kind of see what's going on and realize, oh, wow, what they just did to that cow, they're going to do to me next. And you'll try to get away. You'll start to run, and it's just pitiful, because a cow can't run like a deer. Deer will jump right over that fence and, dash away. But a cow, he awkwardly tries to run for the first time in his life. They'll be going down a road. And, like, get back here. We're going to cut your throat and eat you. But, it's not like a cow doesn't know just as well as a deer. Deer, they're always learning from each other, Because you'll see like a whole bunch of deer in the woods, and one will be like, oh, here comes a car. Should I go? Yeah, heck with it. I'm going to run. And he'll cross. And then the whole rest of the gang will be like, yeah, must do. Well, I'll just keep running, I'm following that guy. He knows what's up. The cows are the same way, but they're so brainwashed. I'm just going to go along to get along. I'm going to the farm. Ooh, here's an electric fence. I guess I'll never leave the pen here. Don't want to get shocked. But in the end, the cow is not really, not the cowboy, but the farmer. Yeah, he's not really the friend of the cow. At least a deer hunter has the decency to murder, just in, when the deer's not looking. He's like, hey. Oh, the snow's on the ground. Gonna be another beautiful fall. Do. And the last thing he hears is, pow. He's not methodically murdered like in a farm. I don't know. Would you rather be a cow or a deer? I'd rather be a deer. Well, you're dear to me, sweetie. Let's get out of here. If somebody called you a cow, I'd beat them up.
Would you really?
Yeah, I'd have to. Don't call my girlfriend a cow, you know. That's not nice. She's very dear to me. Yeah. La la la. Wawashigeshi, dear. Bajike is a cow. And this has been the story of Wawashigeshi and Bajike, deer and cow. You know what they call buffaloes?
Medicine cow?
That's right. A mushkiki bajike is a buffalo. You know. People try to make buffaloes more, cooler than they are.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, look at the majesty of the buffalo running through the prairie. So, yeah. Horses are better runners. Like, yeah, they're the medicine cows running. Okay, great. They can run, I sorta. But I'd like to see you put a saddle on one of them, try to ride them around. That's why we don't eat horses. They're too good at carrying us around. And there's not much meat on a horse.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They seem mostly like muscle and ribs. Horses. Sunny day, la la la, okay, and I'm on my way. What do you think, sweetie?
You want to take a call?
I could.
Well, we got someone on hold.
Let's see. On line 2?
Yeah.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Oh, yes, hello there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me. It's Prince Harry.
Oh, hey there, Prince Harry. Prince Harry, sweetie.
Hi, Prince Harry.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm dreadful. I have to say, I'm just so dreadfully weary of all this, parenting. I can't even begin to tell you, mate.
Really? Is that baby keeping you up at night?
Yes, I'm doing the lion's share of the work myself. Megan, she refuses to get up and care for the babies herself.
She won't care for the babies?
No, she says, breastfeeding will destroy her boobs.
Did she really say that?
No, I kid. She won't get up. I have no idea why. We actually don't sleep in the same room anymore.
You don't?
No, I have my own quarters, as it were.
Well, that sounds kind of depressing. What can I do for you today?
Well, I was wondering, if you'd be so kind. I was wondering if I could teach the Ojibwe word of the day, as it were.
Yeah, sure. Well, you could teach Thursday. Neo-Geisha Good. That means the fourth day.
Neo-Geisha Good, the fourth day. Neo-Geisha Good. Oh, yes, quite right. It's the fourth day of the week, isn't that right?
Yep. And so we call it fourth day or Thursday. So what do you do on Thursdays?
Oh, I kind of the usual routines. I get up, I care for the children. I give them walks around the block, and then I'm off to the office to do my work.
Oh, really? You got a separate office?
Yes, I go there and I play my video games.
You just go play video games?
Yeah, I don't really work, per se. You see, I am the prince, and so I just sort of, occupy myself with games and distractions, if you will.
Yeah, okay. So, Neo-Geisha Good. And then we also had Gagage Manawana Gozi winning.
Gagige Manawana Gozi winning. That's the land of everlasting happiness, you say?
Yeah, or heaven.
Oh, yes. My mother is in the land of everlasting happiness.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Or, not, whatever. Sorry that your mom died. boy, that's got to be 20 some 30 years ago. Who knows?
Yes, I was just a lad when she was brutally, run off the road, as it were.
Yeah, what was the story? Pavarotti? Pavarazzi? I can never say that word. They ran her off the road.
Yes, they killed me mum, and I was quite crestfallen. I dare tell you that I almost cried.
You didn't cry when your own mom died?
No, it's not the English way. I put a stiff upper lip and all that, as it were.
Oh, yeah. So, but you're a religious person? You believe that her spirit is in heaven?
Yes, I dare to care. I would like to believe that our souls, once they leave their mortal, coil, or however you want to say that we do indeed go up to the Gagige Manawana Gozi winning.
Yep, Gagige Manawana Gozi winning. Do you think there's a different heaven for Indian people and white people?
Oh, I dare say not. That makes no sense to me. Why would that be?
Well, it's just that there's a happy hunting ground and then the Christian heaven. And I think some people think, oh yeah, well, when you go up there, you got to tell them your Indian name so they know where you go or something.
Well, that's preposterous. Why would there be? What would that be? A segregation even in heaven?
Yeah. There's some people that don't want to be buried next to other types of people because they want to be segregated even in death.
That sounds quite, how you say, racist or something.
Yeah. People got a lot of weird ideas, So what else?
Oh, no, that was it. I just wanted to call in and say hello, old chap. Or BOOZHOO, as I think you would say.
Yeah, we would say BOOZHOO. You can say hello. Yeah, so thanks for calling in.
Yes. One more thing, if I may.
Yeah, what?
How do you say I will see you again in the Ojibwe language?
Well, we would say Gigo Baba Min Minowa.
Gigo Baba Min Minowa.
Yep, Gigo Baba Min Minowa.
All right, well, you have a lovely day, sir.
I sure will. You too, buddy. Prince Harry.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. We get royalty calling in.
Yeah. As an American, it's hard for me to really pretend to be impressed with royalty, Didn't grow up with that, so I didn't, it doesn't mean much to me. It's like if somebody won, hey, I was, Miss Minnesota. Oh, okay. Should I bow or... you got a crown. Does that make you some kind of royalty? You're Miss Minnesota. Good for you. Way to be beautiful by the standards. We're kind of simple folk in northern Minnesota. We just... So, Papa Go says, grew up around dairy cows. They can jump. Heard one even jumped over the moon once. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe, but that's a hoax. They say the cow jumped over the moon. Really? You got any proof? Oh, they lost that. They lost the tapes, did they, NASA? What if the cow never jumped over the moon? That's all I'm saying. But they can actually jump, huh? Cows can jump, sweetie.
Can they really?
Yep. I just had I think it was last week, I had steak and eggs, and oh wow, that was good. I got nothing against eating cows. I'm very pro farmer. You guys are the backbone of the world, You make us our delicious meals. Thank you for the steak and eggs. And the potatoes and all that. Rain on a scarecrow, blood on a plow. You know, whatever. I support farmers. But when you see a cow kind of making a run for it, you got to kind of cheer them up, cheer them on. It's like, come on, go, man. Jump the fence. Get away. They're going to kill you. And they, and myself included, will eat you. Run. Run to the hills. Bum, bum, bum. Run for your life. Here comes Ronald McDonald. He's gonna kill you. Yeah. I suppose cows have nightmares about a clown chasing them down. Gonna kill them, turn them into Big Macs. I think they're phasing out Ronald McDonald. I heard that. They're finally realizing kids don't like clowns, you guys. That's only terrifying. That's not going to help you sell hamburgers. Oh, it's a tradition. Yeah, well. Might be time to retire the pervert in white makeup. Oh, we have this wacky cast of characters. Not really. You guys don't do anything with... I'm the Hamburglar. I steal hamburgers. Well, okay. A burglar. There's some... What's that purple retarded guy? Yeah. What's his name? Shem or something? Shamrock? What was that guy's name? Yeah, he was the slow one, the purple. He predated the purple dinosaur. Barney? Yeah. Whatever that guy was. There's a couple of the wacky characters that we're going to try to sell burgers with. Get the kids in here. It's like, we're here because our parents know this is the cheapest place to buy what they think is hamburgers. You can put your Star Wars glasses on display all you want. We're coming either way. But nobody ever cared about Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald. Oh, what a whimsical name. Look, it rhymes. Ronald McDonald. A lot of mind control in those Ronald McDonald commercials too, huh? Yeah, the jingle to the colors, everything. What is the latest? It's not like... They've had stuff like, you deserve a break today. Do it your way. I can't think of it. I don't eat that crap anymore. McDonald's. What is it? It's a greasy sponge on bread. Oh, the special sauce. Yeah, we call it Thousand Island dressing. There's nothing special about it. This is a greasy burger with 3 things of bread, some wilted lettuce, something resembling a tomato, Thousand Island dressing. Oh, and a pickle. That'll zest it up. And somehow you get way fatter if you eat McDonald's than if you ate just like a regular hamburger. And we got some fries sprinkled with sugar. You can go eat this, you fat pig. We do it your way. Now when you go into McDonald's, you don't even get to order. You have to go to a computer pad and then stand in line. And they call a number like you're in jail. Number 42. Number 42. Here. Big Mac side of fries. Small chocolate shake. This is what you're calling a meal. You're thinking of ice cream as a beverage. Enjoy, fatty. Enjoy clogging your arteries. You'll be as dead as that clown. Today's Ojibwe Language podcast is brought to you by McDonald's and Burger King. The sodomites. The Burger King are sodomites?
I don't know. I think they got in some trouble. I barely pay attention to this, but I don't know. It was like last month with all the pride stuff. I think they came out and said, you know, the king's preferred pronouns are now Her Highness or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is Chick-fil-A. Oh, those guys are the worst. They don't even support abortion. Bunch of racists.
Yeah. Are liberals always trying to close up Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I think they came out against gay marriage. And so if you're not pro-gay marriage, you can't make chicken sandwiches. Why would a restaurant even have a political view? Who goes and asks hey, Ronald McDonald, what's your position on abortion? Do you think a woman has a right to choose to kill her baby? Well, I'm glad you asked. Don't forget, the McRib is back. Speaking of ribs, what do you think about dismembering babies? What's your stance on gay marriage, Ronald McDonald? But all these corporations got to weigh in. We support Black Lives Matter. Target. So, you realize who's smashing your windows, right? Okay. You think that's going to stop them from looting your store? All right. But sunny day, la-di-da-di. Okay. Hey, she lives here. She goes, whoa, I chicked in at an unusual time. Yeah, I'm just kind of riffing. We're talking about corporations and having political opinions and mascots. Oh, the King, Burger King. That's probably why there was controversy, because King assumes his gender or something. He's part of the patriarchy. He should be Burger Queen. You can have drag queen story hour, but can you have conservative Christian story hour? Hi there, children. I believe the Bible is a sacred list of commandments from God himself. I'd like to read this to you in the local library. You'd be run out of there. But if you're a drag queen, hi, I was at a strip club last night dressed up as a woman, and I'm here this morning to read a little story to your kids. I'm a dude in a dress reading to your children. Later on, I'm going to go take a poop right there with your daughter. And you're going to like it. Or we're going to boycott your store to teach you tolerance. I don't know, man. I don't even want to weigh in on the issues anymore, because it's, the world's so divided, so polarized. Oh, you don't support a man's right to choose? Who are you to say a man can't have a baby? Don't you oppress me. I should have the right to have a baby, but you can't. Don't you oppress me. I demand the right to have a baby, whether or not I can have one. They're going to make a new emoji for me, the pregnant man. Then you walk around here in Bemidji and you realize all these guys are pregnant. It's called a beer belly. Anyway, what else we got going on today?
We got that song, Long Black Veil.
Long Black Veil. You know who's got some good stories? The Irish. Oh, look at NanaBOOZHOO. He's going to tell an Ojibwe story. He's going to tell an Adazuke. He's going to tell the traditional Indian stories. Well, no, I'm not going to. Because sometimes the Irish have something to say too. And if you got a problem with that, then you're the racist. Oh, I hear you say, the Irish, but they're just a bunch of fighting drunks. Well, excuse me.
They're not all mascots. All right, you guys? That's racist. Why would you assume the Irish are a bunch of potato-eating drunkards who do nothing but get freckles? That's racist, you bunch of racists. No. This is a story about an Irishman who, found himself in a predicament. You see, back in the days of the Irish grandfathers, there was a man who found himself in front of the judge. And the judge said, son, there was a man who killed another man. And there was a witness there that said that the slayer looked a lot like you. Now, if you have an alibi, you can tell me where you were that night. You won't have to die. So I'm asking you, where were you last night when that murder happened and the people thought they saw you? Well, he didn't say anything because he was with the wife of his best friend. He and his best friend had been carrying on an affair. And he knew if he told the judge, I was with the wife of my best friend. But he wouldn't do it. He didn't want to break his best friend's heart. And he didn't want to expose his wife or his girlfriend. And she didn't say anything. And so every year, and so what happens? He went to the gallows. And he kept his mouth shut and he kept his secret. But he got killed. And every year, that woman, she goes up in a long black veil. And she walks around his grave. And she doesn't say a thing. But she wails. She cries. She walks these hills in a long black veil. And then Natasha can come up here and say BOOZHOO to the BOOZHOO crew. Okay. You want to come up here after the song? Yep. This is Long Black Veil. And miigwech bizandawiyeg. Thank you for listening.
Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. 10 years ago, on a cold dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene. They all agreed that the slayer ran, he looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave and the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
She walks these hills in a long black
She visits my grave and the night winds wail. I love that song.
Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, BOOZHOO. How you doing this morning? Mino Giga Shape. Good morning. Let's see who's here. Weesadee here. Weeding and feeding. Weeding and feeding. Yep, that's what a farmer is a weeder and a feeder. And Daniel Black is here. The crew have no morals. Yep. Bunch of meat-eating carnivores. Don't you have a heart? I used to care more, And then it occurred to me, like people will say, oh, you should see what goes on in those chicken farms. They live their whole lives just crammed in a little pen. And they're brutally, they get they take off the feathers even while they're alive, But then you have to consider, if things were reversed, and the chickens were in charge, and we were little, you think a chicken would have any compassion for us? They would be pecking our heads off. They would kill our babies. They would do exactly what we do to them, only 10 times worse. Chickens are jerks. They have no remorse, no compassion. They're the one bird that chooses not to fly. They pick at their own poo. They're really a disgusting animal. They lay an egg, and when people come by and they round up their eggs, and they don't, whatever. Oh, there's Mother of the Year. Yeah, way to protect your offspring. Just let people round them up every morning. Yeah, I'll just make another one tomorrow. Who cares? I'm Mother of the Year. I'm a chicken. Whatever. So I say, yeah, go ahead. If anything, you could even use less compassion. Kill those chickens even slower. I don't care. I don't think chickens go to heaven.
You don't?
Nope. It's a land of everlasting happiness. Gagage Menoana Gozi winning. And no, I think chickens are in hell.
I didn't know you had such a strong aversion to chickens.
Yeah. To heck with them. Oh, look at me, Colonel Sanders. Oh, yeah. Nice. What plantation owner are you? What plantation are you from, Colonel Sanders? You racist. Feeding chickens to the black community, just hoping to give them heart disease, obesity. Yeah. Now I feel like eating chicken.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Sunny day, la la la, oh, hey. And I'm on my way to sing the Sesame Street song. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to NANABOOZHOO? That's where I want to be. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Yesterday we talked about where the wild things are. Where the wild things are. You know where they are? They're in the woods. And in the bars on Thursday night. 2 for 1 Thursdays. Thursday. Come on down to the club. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Do they even still have clubs and dance? Or did COVID just ruin all that?
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know.
I assume the bars are open again and stuff. Do people still go out and dance and meet each other? And somehow I feel like that's over.
Yeah. I mean, we're not really in the scene anymore, but do people still go out and party like they did in the 80s? You know, go to a bar, and in a bar would have like cheap drinks and stuff. I don't even know what the kids do anymore. Back in my day, used to celebrate, but I almost feel like we're living in a time post good times. Don't need nothing but a good time. Hey, I need to make a public apology.
What about?
Oh, the other day I was singing that song. Don't need nothing but a good time. And I kept on referring to that being a Motley Crue song. But then I was thinking about it. It's like, isn't that a Poison song?
Don't need nothing but a good how. Yeah, I think it is Poison.
Yeah. So I'm sorry for mixing up Poison and Motley Crue. Two totally different bands. I just feel so stupid.
Oh, sweetie, you can't. Don't beat yourself up. It's hard to keep those 80s bands straight.
Well, I know, but it's just such an obvious...
Are you okay, sweetie?
I don't know. I try, but I just keep messing up time and again. What are we going to do?
Sweetie, we're going to raise that money, and we're going to do a dramatic show.
Do you promise?
I promise, as God is my witness.
Acting!
Hey, that was pretty good.
I know, I'm trying to get some depth. We're working on our acting. We're going to do a show this fall. And we're raising money on GoFundMe. So occasionally I got to pretend. I just don't know if I can do it. Sometimes I just think I'm too goofy to be in a real show. But if you'd like to support our campaign to buy some more real cameras and that, we got a GoFundMe page. And if you'd like to support the show every month, we have a Patreon page. And if you'd like to leave us a tip, we've got a PayPal page. And Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, has an Amazon page that sells books. Books like Dog and Maingan. Books not as good as Where the Wild Things Are.
Hey.
Well, I'm sorry. No, your books don't happen to be as good as the #1 best children's book ever written and illustrated. But they're not bad.
All right.
You can probably get Where the Wild Things Are on Amazon too, but but I wouldn't know about that. I don't know much about nothing. Sunny day. But anyway, yeah, so she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave and the night winds wail. Nobody knows. Nobody sees. You know, it's hard to really feel sorry for that guy anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, the guy who, went to his death, keeping the secret to spare the feelings. And we're all supposed to be like, oh, she feels so guilty. And she mourns his death. And he died, so he didn't have to say what he was doing. Well, maybe the lesson should be don't cheat on, he broke the bro code.
He totally broke the bro code.
That's all I'm saying. Well, guess what? You and that skank of a wife that your best friend was married to kind of got what you deserve. Oh no, I'm not going to admit that I snagged that I'm a terrible friend and I just picked the low-hanging fruit of my skanky best friend's wife. Oh, poor me. They're going to put me in the gallows. I'm wrongfully being executed. Well, yeah. The question is, will you go to Minnewannagozie winning? That's all we want to know. On the 4th day, Kake Minnewannagozie winning. Land of everlasting happiness. Happiness! Ha 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 ha. La-dee-da-dee-dum-dum. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about, sweetie.
Did you want to count to 10?
Why would I want to count to 10?
Because I still have the graphic.
Oh, from yesterday when you were counting to the count. Beijing, Nish, Neswe, Ni Win, Nanin, Ningo Dwaswe, Nijaswe, Nishwaswe, Jangaswe, Midaswe, la 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 la. Do a deer, a female deer,
Ray, a drop of golden sun.
me a name I call myself,
Fa, a long, long way to run.
so I need a pulling thread.
Fa, a note to follow. So,
Me a drink with jam and bread.
that will bring us back to
Do, a deer, wawashikeshi. Deer. Beijiki is a cow. Any songs about cows?
I don't know any songs about cows.
Just deer, huh?
Yep, just a Doe the Deer song.
Do, a deer, wawashikeshi. Do, a deer, female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. It's a sun ray. Me, a name I call myself. That's not really, that's just a pronoun. No, it's not. What is me?
Me is a dangling participle.
What?
I don't know.
Is it a name you call yourself? Natasha is a name I call myself. No. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. Sweetie, would you mind teleporting me outside? I feel like maybe I should say a prayer.
Oh, are we gonna turn the show into a musical?
Yes, I think it's finally time this show becomes a musical. I want it to be teleported
Outside with our teleporting machine.
Would you be a deer? Not the kind of wawashigeshi, and teleport me.
I'm locking in on the coordinates.
Once you're locked in on the coordinates, would you teleport me out? I can't sing that line. Outside.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Teleporting one outside.
Okay. Teleport me away. And that will bring us back to
Hello?
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Natasha. Did I get you out there in one piece?
You sure did. Now I'm outside. I'm outside. What was another song those guys sang in that musical?
See, Dull the Deer. The Sound of Music. I can't even think right now.
I don't know. I never saw The Sound of Music. I'm just sort of aware of that song. That's what they always teach you, like when you're a little kid. Doa dear. When I was a little girl, they had music for everybody in school. Well, they actually taught us how to read music. I could play trumpet and read music for just a short time. And then I forgot, I quit reading it at about 9th grade. And so you never do it again. Now, I don't really know what I'm looking at. But, so yeah, it's pretty out here. I thought maybe I'd just put out some tobacco, say a little prayer. Get your manado.
What you want, daughter?
Oh, hi. Ladies and gentlemen, get your manado. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting out here listening to your prayers.
Oh, yeah, huh? I was just going to put out some tobacco.
Well, you go right ahead, my daughter. I will listen to your prayers.
Okay. Get your manado. Odapanaman niwi asema. Great Spirit, accept my tobacco. Miigwechka iji gijaduk. Thank you for this day. Miigwechka iji amadazian. Thank you for my life. Takawi tuka wishin menowe nungum. Please help me to speak well today. Miigwechka iji kakina geku kaiji chikea nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Dash miigwech bizandawiyeg. And thank you for listening. Ape inge. Amen. And, there's your formal prayer. And then sometimes I just talk. And he doesn't always talk back, huh? Kichi Manadu.
I almost never talk back. Except when I'm on this show for some reason.
Yeah, I know. How come you talk back when you're on our show and not any other time?
Oh, I just love the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. That's why I'm always watching their show.
Oh, thanks. But sometimes I just sit out here and I'll just kind of muse about life. I like to, sometimes I'll just kind of count my blessings and just see what comes up when I go, okay, what are some of the things I'm grateful for? I got pretty good health, good weight, younger looking than I am. Haven't been sick in a long time. Sometimes I'll break up like the medicine wheel. I'll go, how am I physically? Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Probably 9 physically. Could probably exercise more. Getting a little flabby in the middle. Should probably do push-ups or something. But then I'll go, okay, how am I emotionally? And sometimes I like to think back. This is what's great about going through hard times. You go, okay, well, how am I doing mentally? It's like, well, way better than I used to be. I used to be depressed and anxiety. I was always worrying, and I was always living in the past, and post-traumatic stress, And so compared to the bad old days, I'm doing great, And mental health is so much better than it's ever been. I'm more creative and I'm more just plugged in. Way less anxiety, way less depression and grief, Taking things in stride. So I'm grateful for that. Then I'll go, how are my emotions? Yeah. Most of the time it's pretty much miigwech wendam. It's pretty much gratitude. And then that, gratitude and just mostly gratitude and just goofy sense of humor stuff. Good mood. And then, spiritually, how am I spiritually? Again, way better than ever before. I used to be such a new ager. Oh, what's this thing from the Middle East? Oh, what's this from the Himalayan mountains? Yeah, I'll read about it. The law of attraction. The secret. Anything. I'm surprised I wasn't wearing crystals. I'm way more plugged in and enlightened now than I've ever been in my life. Inspired. So just a lot of things. Everything I'm too grateful to complain. Things could be so much worse. You gotta watch YouTube to hear, oh yeah, by the way, there's a civil war going on and a pandemic and white supremacy and Black Lives Matter and Antifa. But then when you look out your own window and you're actually walking around, nothing's happening. Everything's fine. I'm surrounded by gentle, respectful, quiet people who mind their own business and pose no threat. I even have my own teleporter. I mean, come on. What do you want? So, sometimes a prayer just leads into this awareness of, I can't complain. So, miigwech to everyone who supports us. We do appreciate it. And, I do sweat about money sometimes. But mostly, I don't. Most of the yeah, whatever. How can I lose? Got Gitchimanido's got my back, huh?
That's right, me daughter. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of you.
Okay, thanks. All right. I don't see any Bigfoot today. Maybe tomorrow.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. It's Natasha.
Oh, hi. You ready to come home?
Yeah, would you mind picking me up?
Not at all. Locking into your coordinates.
Okay.
1 to teleport home. Don't move. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you, sweetie.
How is it out there?
That's nice. Looks like it might rain later.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're saying.
I hope so. We need it. We need it! As my grandma would say, no matter what. Oh, we always need the rain. Rain on me, sweetie. Did you want to add anything before I say goodbye to the BOOZHOO crew?
No.
You're not going to sing it?
I mean, no, I got nothing to say. Hey!
There we go. Somehow I don't think this would make a very good musical.
Are you kidding? We could do a musical like The Wizard of Oz.
You think so?
Sure, why not?
Okay. If we raise a lot of money on our GoFundMe, we'll do Wizard of Oz. We'll do the Anishinaabe of Oz. No. All right. Well, if you have nothing more to say, and I have nothing more to say, and Michael's never got anything to say, I would like to say, miigwech, bisandawieg. Thank you so much for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. Over here, the star of the show, NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech kanawabieg, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and this is Michael Lyons.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Hawa. Sweetie.
1 to teleport away.